Move on. What is watching? So yeah, let's move on with Sea of Stars. Hopefully everything sounds good. Although see that the desktop audio is a bit low. Should probably maybe up that a little. Okay, audio seems fine for the most part. Let's see, can I hear myself still? Let's see, can I hear myself still? Let's see, can I hear my... Yeah, I can hear myself. I had to like check my own stream because don't have anyone else to ask at the moment. Uh, so let's get started again with Sea of Stars. We checked some more settings. Sorry about this, guys. Things should be fine. I was like tweaking, I think this is called again, filters, like the expander option in OBS. Yesterday, sometimes after a while, I didn't talk, like my sound would like cut out. That was because the threshold was like pretty high. Maybe that's necessary with some type of microphones, but mine seems to just be fine. So I put it like on -60, like all the way to the left. So it should just work just fine now. Now for you, let's get started. Continue, yes. Sound is a bit loud. And yes, I'll stop being a stickler for sound. Seems to be going well. Still need to like figure out what I'm gonna do with the mic though. Like I have it like right in front of me now, like I can just look right over it. But of course it's gonna be in the way of the keyboard then. And also it's still in my vision, so I don't know. Like this. Put it a bit more to the side now, maybe that's better. That seems to be pretty good. Put it a bit more to the side now, that seems to be working well. Like at least according to the audio mixer in OBS. So we have this whole thing to do. Yesterday we did this. This one. Supposed to move it up. Yes, we did that too yesterday. The one where these blocks are standing, that should also light up. And then these two still. So bad at these. Does this one need to light up? No, it doesn't. Why did I think this one needed to light up? Is that what got me stuck yesterday? Because now I can just push it up and there we go. Okay. An idiot. It was because I was just tired yesterday. It was also during the end of the stream, so. Combo skills, Toonrang. Isn't that other place on the island before? mean, before. I think if you just climb the mountain again, there was like a place like almost near the end of the level, I want to say. Like a tunnel in the mountain. Like that was the thing we just saw. Okay, I also want to kind of go back to the village and just see what's going on there. Maybe see if they know about Brughaves and still forgot her name. If they know about their betrayal. I think it's just straight away now. No enemies either. Almost forgot the name of her hometown. Ah, there are multiple chests here now. Like, did I not see those, or did they respawn? Please don't look at the mess. What mess? Will be good this year. So doing great as always. The story about the soil having some magic to it must be true. Still paid out to just come here then. 25 gold. Okay, so this is definitely one you could have gotten at the beginning. 25 gold is nothing. I mean, it's not nothing, but I mean, it's a pretty small amount. I have work to do in the field, but I can't because of all the thorns. Fisherman in town, he said he was looking for a place to settle. Let's go into the cave for his kids. Can't camp here. Cave book is here. Never gave back the treasures we found as kids. Good memory. Just curious if maybe something more would happen or we would find something there. Because we never went back there as adults. I think we were only there as the in the flashback. Yeah, I'm a traveling fisherman, really looking to settle down. Now that do we get a better rod from him? Because the one fish was like impossible to catch. Put on a fishing house somewhere and relax. Good place, you say? Well, I'll be on to then. We go visit him there. Grand's food is amazing. I bet he taught Carl. So peaceful. Rest. You ready to get some sleep? Okay. Middle of the day. Doing great on supplies. I mean, everything just seems to be hunky-dory over here. Supposed to pile all the leaves onto that pile, sticks for a fire later. Just loading. Ah, you did it. Thank you so much for your help. Here, you can have this. Nice. I did that out of curiosity. I was like, hey, can you load over here? The chest. Celestial Willow Leaf. That sounds pretty good. I still can't believe you are Solstice Warriors already. Feels like you just arrived a couple of days ago. Did he say? No! I think you can just jump or climb onto that arch. Music sheet normal. Building it again, not this one. Music sheet. Could try go to the academy, see if there's anything I missed there. Good to see you two doing it out there in the world. Also, I got something. Maybe since. Just send a link of my stream to some friends. See if they want to watch. Quite surprised about the Twitch channel because I had another one before, like, but just for watching, right? So they were like, hey, why did you make a new one? Just wanted to do, keep that separate. Hey, it's good to see you two doing alright out there in the world. Can we go here? Moraine's office is locked. I was kind of hoping we could maybe go into his office and find something there. Erlina is her name. And they know. Erlina and Brageves. They were always so nice to me. I don't know what to make of this. Get them either all that much, right? Like, the Dweller of Woe that we had to defeat, that was like the last one. They fucked everything up. Now, if the only thing they did was like betray us, maybe there's some redemption for them. But their betrayal resulted in like a whole city and probably a bunch of people dying. So yeah, they've reached a point of no return now, like. Your fault all these people died. It's been feeling pretty empty here since you left. Okay. Nothing of note here, but I was curious about what the NPC dialogue would be like. Sometimes when I walk in one direction, like it's like slow, and then I do like the quick turnaround and pick up the pace again. Okay, let's just run through here. Yes, thank you. Okay, now it is nighttime. I don't need to go through that shrine because I don't think we can do anything there anyway. Let's look at the map. Close to Shrine Island. Settler. This was our island, right? Settler's Island. I'll go there first. Just because I want to see the fishermen. See if we can get something better. These will do just right. Just gotta find some building plans for Gerard now. Okay, so we can only maybe get something from him if we find those building plans. Alright. Okay. Here, just go straight down. This This is the final island that he was talking about. So that's the barrier. And it has like a basement. We can dock there. Probably not a good idea. Some tough enemies even on at the dock. Their tower be sitting at the bottom of the ocean. Ain't no getting in this way. Okay. I figured that anyway. It's the usual way is getting on the dock. So, don't know why you felt the need to tell me that. Big giant here. This one looks different than the first two though. Jungle path. Archer Island. The hidden city of the Dogari should be somewhere beyond the jungle. We've got the coral hammer. Let's do this. Thing still popped out. Okay, so cave over there. Oh shit. Kinda scared me for a second. What the heck? Finally, what are these crystals? These. I still can't take them out in one turn. They don't do a lot of damage, but... And their attack is still a pain in the ass too. Crazy, but like... Some points in that song, feel like I've heard it before. Like, do you know that cartoon? Like, it's a really old cartoon, but it's called Arthur and the Knight of Justice, like the intro. Like the... I'll stop now, but... Maybe I'm just crazy, but it reminded me of that. Also only that part. That was a wasted turn. I didn't mean to attack that one. Gonna be the whole island, and it's gonna be pretty. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, then that's gonna be pretty easy, but just look at that thing. Supposed to work on. It's not resistant to physical attack. Ooh, didn't even know how I did that. That's a crazy attack. Huh? Thinking if it's only those small crystal dudes, then this is gonna be a piece of cake, right? But then that dude showed up. Nothing else going on here. Does not seem. Okay. Like just again, right just now again, like all of a sudden walking slow. So there was like a cave to the left here. Maybe cave is optional, so I'll go in there first. The cave is optional. I do need to heal a bit though. Heal is gone already. You'll also be able to use it twice now, so that's good. Let's just use it twice anyway, since he's not in the party. Okay. +6, magic defense +2. Keep like going back to the first menu, but I can just switch with R1 and L1 or LB and RB. So that Mage Knight armor, like magic defense, is so good. Like even this armor, which is like 2 armor sets later, maybe even 3. In terms of magic defense, it still loses out. So I'll just leave it on, and then we can wear this anyway. Give it to Valere because it improves everything instead of just one staff. Still haven't found like more golden rings though. Can't swim against that tide. Too strong. All of a sudden a bunch of crazy enemies showed up. So supposed to get that top one. Maybe I can use Disorient to delay the turn even more. Peppa, Scorpion. Okay. Be strong enough to. Technically, if I attack this one, normally with 1 life mana boost, should take out both those. But I'm not sure if you need 2 life mana boosts for 2 of those poisons. I think we established once that yes you do, but then later I was wrong and you don't. And I mistimed it anyway, so it doesn't matter. God fucking damn it. Oh, crap. Time that. I could finally test it again. Okay, also let's go put Garl in the party. It is surprising to me though that you can just switch out one of the Solstice Warriors too. Like you always need one in your party, but I could just put Valere and Garl and Sarai in the party. Just leave Sunbro out. Can't go against that. times when playing a new game when you feel like an idiot. Where do I need to go? This is a dead end. Yeah, we just find the picnic basket here and spot some enemies here. Can't go up here, like this is a dead end on land, and we can't go upstream because the current is too strong. So we do need to follow this path on land. And you really have to pay attention in this game. Sapphire ore. God. That makes me want to turn off the game right now. That can't be a good sign. What the fuck was that? I'm embarrassed. It though, like it still took out like most of the health. That's good. Maybe a waste of MP on such weak enemies, but whatever. Thought we could finally progress after getting up here, but what is this supposed to be? Something to come up out of here and use. Do anything with it. How to play traversal things. Blocks. Combo. Fishing. No, gonna use that relic. Speaking of which, relic. Still have everything off, except for this one. I just need to get in the water and then quickly swim to the left. Makes sense. side path I just took wasn't a path to progression. But let's check everything. Was thinking like, huh, I'm surprised there's no enemies here, but then they popped out all of a sudden. Skills, I can still use Moonerang. Let's hope I don't mess it up as badly as just now, because otherwise I will really have to turn off the game. Also, before I do that, I'm gonna use Garl. That other one to this side. And I'm hoping that would like it's difficult to time, like when they come in quick succession like that. I was hoping I would be able to take them just out with the Moonerang. Even the one with the least amount of health, the less 50, so that was never gonna happen. Takes a lot of damage from just pure melee. Oh, like, yeah. Bit overkill, but yeah, whatever. 720 experience again. To use the skills now, though. I'm not gonna go all the way back. Also in this menu, I need to learn to use the left or right bumper. Then we have 2 more wind things and a time thingy. You just go back to that first one before we mess about with this. See this? How slow we are? Now all of a sudden much faster. Like that seems like a glitch. Like okay, mirror. So still need to go there and see what that's for. These also just have mirrors. Yes. There. Does this thing do anything? There's like supposed to be some sort of thingy you can stand on. We took that whole way around just to arrive here. Damn it, I didn't mean to do that. Go into the cave. Let me just see what's going on here. That's not easy to time. Yes. Just do that, like I kicked down the ladder and then just went all the way around again. Fuck is it? Also, this is just going. Just go back to the rule. Always go the wrong way first in an RPG. At least the wrong way in terms of story progression, because the wrong way has treasure. Or apparently. The mural depicts some kind of curse involving a flower. Got stone tablet. Okay, so it is treasure in some ways. Actor's turn. Rest first. Can we cook? Lunchbox full. We can. Okay, let me just do this one because that's really good. 55 health for everyone plus 5 MP. Let me get one of those. I still use those surprisingly often. You almost never need them because a party member doesn't stay permanently down just for a couple of turns, right? Like when they're unconscious. Usually you can just wait it out. But like in boss battles or anything, it is good to have that revive. What's that reset bar? Battle. Okay, did not expect these guys. You. No, let us talk. There is no need for you to see this errand through. What's the matter? Getting scared? Aren't we feisty? We do not have to quarrel. Simply hand over the quarrel ham and we'll be on our way. Come and get it then. We? Come in. Crap, I did not expect to be fighting these guys so early. 1 and 3. Expected these guys to be like proper bosses. Maybe this still counts as a proper boss, but that's pretty early in the level to have like such a big boss, so I'm guessing they'll just escape or something else interferes when we get them down to a certain line. Still, they must be pretty powerful, so I'm gonna get us a shield. Never seen those attacks before, so I have no idea how I managed to do them. I'll focus the left one on 3 because he seems to have the multi attacks. Oh, he has like a shield. Well, I mean, I could see that he has a shield, but I didn't know he had the ability to parry like that. Just gonna use this turn to heal. B attack. Good idea to switch over to Sarai. She has like that ultimate attack, right? As soon as like the bar around the combo is filled, we might need that eventually. First heal Zero. Sunball doesn't start at them both. See if he can counter abilities too. Timed it, but no, he can't. Small heal. Attack again. I was just about to switch him. I'm kind of stubborn with like the whole switching out of the Solstice Warriors. I want to get Sarai on the field, but I don't want to switch out to Zeal or Valair. Yes. He's a lot more squishy than Garl though. So the thing around the combo is full. Let's get a mushroom soup going. Wonder if like skills do seem to damage that guy. Can I just delay his turn? They don't question the whole portal thing. This attack is crazy though. There's really a need to have them all show up. Like I'm not complaining or anything, but so how do I deal with this guy? So I can't normally attack him. This time that. The health dropped off. Don't get him from the front, just backstab him. This time I could damage him. Does he need to be like in some special counter focus or something? Well, whatever. Set up to be like some really badass, like almost end boss status characters, like when they first introduced them. At least that's the impression I got. Like, ooh, these are the final baddies, but this wasn't that bad. savor it. The next time we meet will be the last. Give me a second, guys. I just spilled my drink all over my desk. Testing. Does the mic pick me up again? Yes. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, I had a small little accident just now. Had to clean that up. Like I have a corner desk and then like on the right side on the desk is like all my equipment. Like most of my like the PC, some consoles, audio interface, whatever. And on the left side of me I have the microphone arm. Because there was a long XLR cable with it anyway. And then I have my drinks, so nothing got to the equipment, which is good. But yeah, it was starting to drip all over almost over the edge of the desk, and I had like a bag there with my wallet and stuff, like a small bag. So I quickly got a dirty t-shirt and dried it with that. But after that, I also had to get like a washing cloth and just make sure, like, clean it with water at least, so it doesn't get all sticky later. I still hadn't had a sip of my drink. So I'm gonna have that now. Good. I don't know what's going on with the weather, but goddamn, it's so hot. Even though it's like beginning September, usually it would be starting to get colder already, right? Like fall weather or autumn, whichever you prefer. Some other awesome news I just got a while back, and a while back I mean today, earlier today. Sea of Stars apparently getting a DLC. That's already been announced. So the game's only been out for like, what, a week? And it's already announcing that they're getting a DLC. Now it could be something small, because I think the Messenger had like DLC, but it was like just free. And yeah, I mean, that wasn't bad. It was okay, but it wasn't really anything amazing. But could just be something like that. It could also be more expensive. And with the way, yeah, the game is going now, I mean, I'm really enjoying it. I'm probably gonna get that DLC. Although I don't, or at least I hope it doesn't take too long, right? Like, sometimes it feels bad to be playing a game for a long time. Then finally you finish it. You think you can finally put it away. And then like a month or 2 months later, oh, DLC, you have to pick it up again. So I guess it just depends on the type of game, what you like. But it can be quite tiresome a bit. Because you, like the completionist in you, like you want to complete it, right? Like, I want to play the DLC, but then at the same time, you want to move on to the next game. Under the Waves of Blue Lake dwells the lost city. I'm all for a swim, but this looks deep. No way we can hold our breath for that long. If it comes down to it, there's something I've been meaning to. Okay. He's been meaning to what? Hey, see that bell over there? Similar to the Hammer Moraine cables. Let's hit it and see what happens. Just jump in and swim. It is convenient that we don't come across enemies in these situations when we're just helplessly swimming in the water. Swimming around a bit. So, anyone that Yes, or might be listening. Are there any games you're looking forward to that are still have to come out this year? Maybe I've already said this in an earlier or asked this in an earlier stream. Sorry about that then. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to Dragon Quest III remake, the Fantasy Life game on Switch. I think we did talk about this. Spider-Man. And I'm still holding out hope for Hollow Knight Silksong. Like that game needs to come out too. That game needs to come out yesterday. Like yeah, it needs to be good quality and everything. And just stop promising dates, right? Like supposed to come out earlier this year. And then they didn't. Now it's gonna come out later this year. And it's almost like it's September now. We still haven't heard anything about it. So yeah. And I'm hoping to see Monster Hunter 6 announcement at Tokyo Game Show. Maybe some Persona news, Tokyo Game Show. Or whatever. Relate to Dokaria travel. Hello, we're looking for the Oracle of Tides. I'm guessing this is him. Why yes, your coming has been foreseen. Solstice warriors are always welcome here. Is this the temple then? Oh no, the temple is in Dokari village. It sits on the ocean floor deep below this lake. But worry not, travelers. You will soon become attuned to the deep. Come, the first step of the ritual is right here. Okay, this is exciting. Now, please pick the seashell that is most beautiful to you. We get to keep one? Sorry, do you mind? This is so special. Like everyone is just like, yeah, sure, go for it, man. Always so enthusiastic. Of course, go for it. I think I'll do this one. Be this one. The one he was standing in front of us. This is like the ugliest one. Take your time. Not too much though. This one is the best. What do you think, Sarai? What? Like, sure. Like, asking the one that seems to care the less about this type of stuff. Or at least he seems very serious. Okay, this is the one. A good pick. Probably not, but I wonder if there's gonna be any romance at all in this game. Like, it does sometimes happen in RPGs, right? Where you can like romance partners. I mean, the two Solstice warriors are like twins. Or at least they both got brought here by the eagle. So I'm guessing they're related in some way. Even though they look nothing alike. But the fact that they look nothing alike could also just have to do with their powers, right? To complete the ritual, you must now go to the sacred grove and let the seashell drink from its altar. Again, will its magic resonate with you? What kind of magic? Why, the kind that will let you breathe underwater. Nice. Okay. Earlier saying like, hey, what if we get attacked in the water? Still not gonna be easy, but probably less of a hassle with this thing. It is the only way for you to reach the Kari village and meet with the Oracle. Will it work for all of us? Absolutely. Provided you stay close to one another. It's probably best if you hold on to them. The lake's north gate for you. Your destination is to the northwest. So that's why we couldn't go there earlier. Make for the Sacred Grove and remember to steer clear of Torment Peak. So let's go to Torment Peak. If you want to have us stay clear of that, like, that's where we want to go. Okay, so 3 paths. Yeah, so at least it doesn't say anything. Watch your spawn, or they are impossible to catch fish again. Let me check the sign. All of them are new ones, okay. This one still seems doable. Radiant Lobster. Still seems doable also. I guess we already had a moon trout. Like, what is this? Like, a sun carp. I was gonna say, this looks sun related. This is the last one. Fluorescent. So that's 3. Only that one. Shout this whole lake. Is this the one that's like so hard to catch? I believe it is. Okay, so still not gonna catch that one. Sacred Grove. Peak, okay. So he told us to stay away from here, but let's take a quick peek inside. Nothing to really see here. Celestial Rune is broken. We can't use the time of day to activate this device. Also, what was up with like the mirror things? Like in the jungle path. Like, we haven't used that for anything. Did not expect we could attack the small ones. Did not count as an attack on that. Let's just do this law back again. That attack just ends after a while, or if I mistimed it. Like, it's going so fast after a bit that it's hard to tell. It's gonna do the spinny attack. Damn, that's a lot of damage. We're gonna get some new weapons though. We could use it. Gonna go back since it's close anyway. Need to use up our skills or items. Small bursts are just an indicator. It's also going to be a big one here. This again. Cut those two. So the platforms are gonna rise depending on the time of day, I'm guessing. Stay risen. Good. Let's go down. Gonna use Garl for that since he's not in the party. Oh, he's in the party, but not like practicing. We got like another skill there. That went pretty well. Sryla combo skill Moonship. Kind of deloaded, and then as soon as we came back, it. Okay. This one is for the further. As soon as you're off screen, it stops. At least I got to find this. Portal dagger. Nice. Better. Expect. Find this thing. This level conditions you so much to stay out of the water because the currents are up. Canada eager with that one. Yeah. 70 damage. Holy shit. It's probably best to just heal. I'm gonna heal myself. Good idea to heal the healer. Especially if that happens. Let me use this. I don't want to die here. The fuck do these things do so much damage? It's like ridiculous. Dude, yeah. Attack that hits them all. Like to find that. Visible attacks. seen enough shops yet to get all these cool. Come on, give me some weapons. It's definitely the altar. So the shield shell goes here and that did it. I can feel it in the magic. Ooh. Can I explore the world sections by entering world? Let's give it a try. This is gonna be really cool. Like, just open so much possibilities already. So it's kinda dark here. Did not miss any chests, right? Wasn't on the lookout for them. There is a side path here. Can you climb on stuff or swim up? I can go up the terrain, but nothing noteworthy it seems. I was kind of curious about that hole earlier. See what this new place is about. See if there are some merchants about. And lie though, even if there is it is a magical seashell, that would still be pretty terrifying. Just going into the deep dark depths. Hello? To Dakari village, adventurers. It's been so long since we had visitors. Nice to meet you. We're looking for the Oracle of Tides. Why, of course you are. The temple is just up north from here. That's where the Oracle resides. He's no doubt expected. So we're not gonna go there yet. Some Dokari prefer to remain to their inner chambers most of the time. As a tribe, we learned not to take offense at such behavior and to celebrate each community member's freedom to engage and associate to the extent that they desire. I mean, that sounds good. Sometimes you need to go outside your comfort zone a bit too. Probably people that have never played video games yet, and they'll probably never try because it's outside their comfort zone, right? But hey, maybe if you try, you'll enjoy it. Solstice warriors, aren't you? Does the Elder Mist really exist? You bet. Whoa. I guess the hair and the stuff is a giveaway, but how did he know we're Solstice warriors? I'd love to take my son around the world, but we also want to run our own family store. We thought of moving to Brisk, but everything is way too established there. We'd never break through. Ah, so it's telling them about Mirth. Sure, that sure sounds interesting. We'll pack our things right away. Thanks. Make sure you drop by. Well, yeah, we're probably also gonna need like building plans for the building they're gonna stay in, so. Probably gonna take a while before we can make use of that. This is the inn. Anything for sale here, or is it just a rest? But wheels would be hard to get in Graska, but I just played a couple of games and it all made sense. Yeah, I mean, when you have to take a grasp of it by just reading the explanation is maybe kind of hard. When you play it, it's not that. Came here to see if I was alright. Dokari House has an inner chamber. You come up to the part above the surface when we want to socialize, while the inner chambers are a bit more private and customized to their owner preferences. Visitors are always free to come and go as they please. Don't be shy. For items, follow a recipe. You base. Guessing like that. You don't do it for yourself. Plus 110 MP, 16 HP, I mean, and then 6 MP. Doesn't seem all that useful yet, but I'm gonna buy it anyway. We found plenty of treasure. I think I'll just leave Zale with the magic defense armor. It's pretty significant though. Carl's definitely getting this. Okay, let me just equip him with this too, because I'm not gonna sell the magic armor, but is this also the place where you can trade in the shells for something maybe? Since you know they're like sea people, merfolk. And this leads to their inner chamber. Ooh. Let's take the first one. The dreadful mountain known as Torment Peak. Stories say that generations ago, Solstice warriors sealed an evil within it. Which makes me wonder, how can something be so dreadful that even they would run for it? Well, now I'm scared. What else going on here? Just a little bit of lore. Deep blue, far below the ocean floor. As aquatic nomads, we followed the guidance of the Oracle of Tides for generations, establishing encampments even closer to the surface. As you can see, we eventually made it to our destination. After Dokari village was founded, we abandoned our nomadic way of life. More lore. Please. Get a story. Okay, so like 3 things Teeks can get a story out of. And another rainbow shell. Jump down. A bit now. Can wield a trident with a relative efficiency be another type of war, or rather not anymore. Just a temple. This is a temple where the Oracle of Tide communes with the waters of the world. Keep us informed of important events. We knew you were coming, of course. Feel free to enter. Yeah, I was right. I mean, I don't want to stereotype or assume things, but makes kind of sense that they would be interested in shells. Hello there, adventurers. Congratulations on finding Myrna's Market of Marvels. Turn in your rainbow conscious. I'm still wondering, am I saying that right? It just seems so weird sounding to me. Conscious. Sounds like conscience. I am conscious. Whatever. Right here for unique rewards. Oh, are you running a shop? That's Market of Marvels. Grandpa left me a whole bunch of items and relics up for grabs to whoever helps me grow my rainbow cards collection. Sounds fun. Where can we find them? Around? Your rainbow conches are all the rage as of late, so the easy ones are mostly gone. Just need to keep your eyes peeled for security areas. Some people might be swayed into giving theirs up too. Seem to know a lot for your age. Business is a game of mutual benefit and leverage. I did my homework. I know you won't be able to resist schematics to build a tavern and a fishing house in that town you founded. What's that? You'd prefer epic loot? No. I want to build those houses. Like relics? You've come to the right place, Solstice Warriors. I don't want relics. See? Mutual benefit. You work for me and my rainbow conch collection will be unbeatable. Are you sure I have a draw? Question. Do you have the rainbow? Okay, let's see what you have. Any business? See the reward list. Okay, so it doesn't even tell you what you're gonna get. Something social, something useful. Implants and cornucopia. Shop plants. Okay. Just 2 more, and I can get something bountiful. Yeah. Party max HP plus 20. Really good. The other 2 again. Inn plans. Okay, so we can make an inn now on the island. And a shop. Okay. Good day, adventurers. Might you help an old man out? Maybe. What's the matter? It's my 3 grandkids. They wanted to play hide and seek, and well, I simply cannot find them. They have a habit of hiding in random inner chambers. And being from an older generation, I find myself quite unwilling to watch in other people's home. I mean, that seems pretty normal. If you could find them for me, I would forever be grateful. Okay. So do they only spawn there now after I've already been there? I mean, like the ones I've watched before, like, do they have one of those kids now? Because only now activated this side quest. Stucari has a particular relationship with water, which our skin feels as very enveloping. It keeps us calm and composed. If we spend too much time outside of a body of water, we are compelled by anxiety to find that comfort again. Each of us have their own threshold, some preferring to remain in their inner chambers all the time. Okay. So they're not just recluses because they don't like being social. It's like something in their DNA, basically. You're welcome to visit them by using the water vortexes, even though they are often forgotten. The more sensitive types have as much need for connection as anyone. Nice. Sapphire ingot. Okay. We've seen sapphire ore before, but not ingot. Ah! Almost missed it. Hey, where are you? On behalf of your grandpa. So he sent you? Yes. About time, I was getting bored. Well, I win. Missed him. Just quickly go around to all of them again. See if I have not missed any. I mean, there was one with a kid here, but they moved. So. Seems not here. This one. Maybe something was behind the banner here. Could swim there. No. That's me. Let's check here again, even though we've just been here. I don't think that one was here before. I think they only appear before after you speak to the old man. Hello, Grandpa. Yeah, getting more excited. Yeah, I guess I win. Your grandpa really doesn't care who wins. Just tired. Go away, you're in response. Really? Play with him. Think you got a little too good at hiding. He gives up. I'm the best. can be quite a strain on these old knees. Here for your troubles. Fishing shop. And yes, I don't know what my obsession is with the fishing, but I just want to catch them all. We've seen a new generation of solstice warriors has come to seek guidance. The tides never lie. The Oracle of Tides, one of the three seers, welcome. Thank you for seeing us, Oracle. We are looking for a way onto Misa Island. Straight to the point, I see. Yes. The monster you are hunting has put to shame a sizable force of your order in the past. And now it seems only the two of you remain. Still, you would venture into the Fleshmancer's old castle? Yes, whatever it takes. Then I suppose we should make this a serious audience. Allow me a moment to commune with the waters. See what the flow of time is willing to reveal. She's all of a sudden really impatient. Like, it's not like we spent days on building that village with the settlers. Like, they couldn't have done that on their own. Like, we're only in here for like 2 minutes and she's already saying like, hey, hurry up. The Dweller of Tribe could wake up. Can you get us onto Misa Island or not? Does not belong here, is eager to speak as he. The place of a seer to offer direct help, but rather to provide insight. Assume it is understood that there will be no prophecy for you, foreign child. Yes, of course. Very well then. So, just like the Elder Mist, Garl is gonna get a prophecy. So, they just did that type of dialogue so they don't have to think of something for her, I guess. Oh, if you're in such a hurry anyway, you're not gonna get anything. Warrior cook, step forward. Hey, that's exactly step forward. Okay. There is a great deed you might be capable of, but it will only be revealed to you once it is too late to act on it. Okay, sure. That moment, I was just gonna say, are they gonna do time travel? When that moment comes, demand a flask of borrowed time. Flask of borrowed time. Got it, thanks. Children of the solstice, step forward. Hold still. Very interesting. But the order of these events, real shame. You have been upfront with me, I shall do the same. first. Come closer. Oh, some closure. I thought he probably. Some closure. Seeing you now, as I have seen you in my dreams, I know that the watch of the Drukhari oracles is at an end. At long last, the ones we have been expecting for centuries have come. This waterfall is the gateway to our world's greatest mystery, and one that is yours to unveil. The tower. Tower of Ensudo. The names in this game, man, like Tower of Ensudo and Ensudo. An enigmatic structure concealing a door that has remained firmly shut since time immemorial, waiting for two children of the solstice, with a slim but very real chance of altering fate, waiting for you. That should just give you a boost of confidence. Like those whole Dweller and Flashman's situation, the betrayal, they'll probably have some doubts inside, right? But they carry on there anyway because they feel it's their duty. And then this one says like, hey, you have a chance of altering fate. Okay. So, is new Valerian Silver special? There's one other thing of which I am certain. The possible outcomes. There is not a single one where you defeat the Dweller of Strife in battle. There must be a way. Didn't you just say we might be able to alter fate? Okay, so maybe we can prevent him from being resurrected? Like go back in time to the... like just before Zil, like Bragaves and... I already forgot her name again. Like betrayed us? I do not make the rules, my child. You have had plenty of time to stare at the night inside of you. Your potential is immense, but you will not be prepared in time for the big confrontation. Regardless of what happens in that tower, there is no possible outcome where you defeat the Dweller of Strife. We have to fight. And fight you will, but victory will not be yours. Simple spark, you could have been the one to create paths on water and mend the connection at long last. So close, and yet so far. But alas, it appears the problem begets the solution. You're still going to try. Isn't there anything you can do to help? It is not within my power to help you make it onto Misa Island. Is the solution in that tower he mentioned? Whatever fate has in store for you, all I know for certain is that your next step is beyond this waterfall. The mysterious tower of Sudlo awaits. Survive its trials and discover the secret that has been waiting for you all along. Godspeed, Solstice Warriors. Okay, let's go to the end first and rest up. Did not realize our health was that low. Or, well, it's not super low, but we were damaged. feel like listening to her stories right now. The vampire rose. I'll do that story another time. Can't jump in here. Steps you will take is beyond this waterfall. Goes back immediately. But the door closed behind us. That's why I went back. Like, hey, is it really closed? They attack us. Seemed like it. I think we just picked up. Like, does that damage us like a hazard, or is it actual enemy? It's actual. Shark and all. Sharks and all. Like Arsenal, but sharks. Damn it, that's like another one that's hard to time. And now they those weapons right away. Just does not do any damage then. See if the sunball was that damage that other one. It does. Okay. Just take that one out. They give a lot of XP though. I was just about to say, okay, these enemies might be annoying to fight. If that's what they're gonna give, then probably just gonna have to fight them. Can use the grappling thing though. Okay, this is just a little in-between area. We have note here. Adjust my chair a little. Things don't seem to aggro. Can use the coral hammer on that. What is this? Sapphire keys. Oh, now they aggro. Damn. I thought they weren't enemies because they didn't do anything. Second, I just like. Get annoying real fast. Expected the clone to disappear after. That thing. I'm using the coral hammer on this bell here. We'll probably just open this building. another one. There's already like a campfire here that's still smoldering. Do you ever have those days where you just wake up with like a fucked up neck? That's what I'm going through right now. I'm like kind of twisting and turning a little bit as if my chair isn't comfortable. Maybe I just need to adjust my way sitting. Also need to adjust my mic a little. Maybe stretch a little bit. On the waterfall override. Yes. Stuck with this attack because I don't know. I just can't get the timing right with the throws. Press A on throw to keep going. Just when I said I'm not good at that, the first time I actually do it well. Okay. These things are completely immune to poison though. Are they also immune to physical attack? No, but they have insanely high defense it seems. Oh. See what they think of a gas strike. Still incredibly resistant. This time I timed that right. At least somewhat. He does the most damage of them all. Okay, no, he also does 5. Is it maybe like cutting damage that, like, does that make a difference? Okay, now she also does 5. Earlier she did 3, I think. And since we're still so close to camp anyway, let's just walk back in. Since enemies don't respawn. Just as I was afraid they would, just as I said that. No, they don't. So we need to find some things to put in here. Put in here. gate for that is closed. Something under here, it seems like. Something to gather. Up, like, because it's kind of sparkling there. Kind of looks like when you gather food, right? Like for ingredients. Guess not. You can't dive. No whirlpool. Weird, huh? Need to dive because the water is just gonna come down. Damage. Take these guys out. Just one more battle. I'm already having a lot of level ups. Alright, so that was it for that room. Not too bad. Since we don't have to go too far back anyway, I'll just rest up real quick. Rest. I wish the rest button was at the top though, because you could just quickly mash the button. Since you always, like, resting is never a bad thing, but you don't always are able or need to be able to cook. Which is selective, right? Just immediately get the thing we need. Go. Just need to jump off. Let me just look around a little bit more before I try to do that. Can I put the yellow one in? No. I know the altar is pink and all, but I was kind of thinking, hey, maybe something different happens. Like a secret room opens. Get rid of him as fast as we can. I don't want another mirror. Deal with. Sometimes looking at the audio mixer in OBS, it still has like a bit of a delay when I'm speaking into the mic after a while, so I'm hoping it still picks up everything and it's just a delay in the software. Otherwise the noise gate still completely closes and doesn't open fast enough when I talk. At least, I mean, I'm just spitting out what I think is the case. I am no expert on the whole audio microphone thing. I was actually kind of surprised even, like how much tweaking it still was to, you know, set up everything. I got like Focusrite Scarlett 2i2 3rd gen audio interface and a NT1 5th generation microphone. I thought I'll just hook everything up and plug and play, right, and be done. No. I still think Valere is more physical fighter. Same thing with Carl. Same thing with her. Gonna do magic attack with him because I actually like doing his magic attacks. But we needed to bring this to that. Yes, we do. What was the point of opening this? I'm just being an idiot again. It also makes you feel like an super extra idiot sometimes when you're playing something and you're making stupid mistakes. And you know there could be potentially who knows how many people watching it. So rest. Do it again. Can't go back as easily. Martin. Yeah, I'm doing good. How are you? Thank you for asking, by the way. Are these enemies? No. Those are those blob enemies, right? They're inactive. The room still full of water. Stream's been going all right. Let me ask you something. Is my mic okay? Like the sound and everything? Like I know it's good enough so you can understand me, like answer my question, but is like the quality good with you? Because I got like a microphone and an audio interface a while back and I hooked it all up, but there's still a lot of tweaking involved in OBS and with the interface itself. So, yeah. Hello, Patricia Watson. How are you doing? Same goes out to Patricia. Like, does my mic quality, everything sound okay? Like I tested it myself too, of course, but to me it sounds okay. But everyone has their own audio settings and stuff, so does it fill up with you more? At least have some walkways. Flow. I'm guessing that's for Sarai. Keep flow. Magic into existence by Wizard of Oz. I mean, it just makes everything better, so no reason not to equip it. You can also get like cloaks, or at least the cape, the pirate garb that she can wear. So what other games do I play? Well, I haven't been streaming all that long, so on stream I haven't really played much else beside this, because I first want to just finish this game. But in my own time, I mean, I feel like it's not that original to say anymore nowadays, but I really like the Souls games, right? But I also really love Monster Hunter. Classic RPGs. Been playing Octopath Traveler 2 on my Switch. Still want to play Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. One of it. So maybe I'll play that on stream. And yeah, just classic Nintendo games. I love me some Mario. Sometimes I play some Minecraft with friends. Do some modded Minecraft stuff. So yeah, basically almost anything and everything. Not really that big of a fan of like real-time strategy. StarCraft or I don't know, Age of Empire. Like I like the whole building your civilization part in Age of Empire, but then when an enemy attacks, I'm like, fuck. What does this do? Okay, I'll need to align. Yes. No, they don't align. Howdy. Do any of you play any other games? Do you just prefer watching them? Let me take a quick gander at my Twitch. I'm still watching right now. Page has not updated, but it seems like I'm only like I see one. That's because I also have the window open, so myself and my only viewer. Now that all the water is gone, let me also just beat these guys. Okay, let me swap the girl. And roll that one over to the other side. Wasn't completely necessary, but just makes it easier, I think, with the moon ring. I'm hoping that they take some decent damage from the moon ring, because they don't have a lot of HP. So they take no damage at all from Luna. I thought nothing in this world was like immune to. Or is it specifically lunar that they are weak to sun magic? I mean, I'm kind of curious about that, so let me just try it out. Just nothing at all. Okay. That's weird. Like, didn't they say at some point in the story that, like, the only thing our magic does not affect is the dwellers, unless it's like a solar eclipse? Well, it's not even a solar eclipse, and these are not dwellers, but seems like our magic does not work on them either. Let me first heal her. better. Second punch is too bad. And then that ball is like a perspective thing. Just take one out first. Only 5 damage. It's like so difficult to see. Didn't pay attention to it, but maybe I should see if that move has a shadow or something, so I can kind of indicate where it is or where it's going. So it also seems like you just can't do more than 5 damage to them. Because earlier I had like 3 of those live mana orbs absorbed with Garl, and it only did 5 damage. And just now I had 2 absorbed and I still did only 5 damage. Like weird enemies. I mean, it really gave a lot of XP, so I can't really complain, but not the biggest fan of it. Better. That we have this path open, we need to find a like place where we can I say we need to find a place so we can lower the water. Oh, I didn't even see that. Another one here. Does not look like it should be able to fit in there, but I gotta say though, like these puzzles are a little basic. Unless you have like the block pushing, the block pushing one, like that one, like kind of a head scratcher. So the shrine, did we have this already? Forgot. This is a new weapon. Phosphorite lid, carved out of ardent sediment. Just makes everything better. And let me just go back all the way back down. Just to be sure. Snowing. It's gonna be like a campfire, like right beyond the place we just were. Okay, so go left first. Oh. I think that would actually be something that could interact. This situation would be ideal to have like a Zeal and Sarai have like their combo attack, which does like do the poison, sun and sword strike type damage, but that's probably not gonna happen. Didn't buff her weapon out, so that was pointless. Now they're both gonna clone. Me just do a normal attack with her. Just take out these guys first. Their clone nonsense piece of stuff. That's what I was hoping for, just blast him in the middle. That one's gone. That battle went a whole lot more smoothly than I... No idea where to use that yet. But I got it already, so that's good. There's one here on the bottom too. Do anything else here, it seems. So this is the same room we were at earlier. Okay. Didn't expect that. Anyway. That's maybe one simple design thing they could improve upon. Make it more idiot-proof, right? Because I at first did not realize that you could put the valves here. They very subtly make these sparklies, so it's somehow a little bit idiot-proof, but so what doesn't matter which. That's cool. Can I take it back? Or I guess not. Okay, let's see where this goes. Okay. Supposed to go now. Seems to me, or at least it looks like to me, we're a little bit stuck. Probably just missing something, but jump down on here. There's that tray. Reach it. Need to place it back there then. Get this thing some other way. To the other side now. Can't even go up here yet. Is there another type of pipe we could install? Oh, the fuck am I saying? I also got like the other wall. got this other part. That also has open tone. Can get the perfect. See what's going on here. Must be placed before that activates them. Seems like a final boss, or final, not maybe final, but seems like a door that would lead to a boss. So to be sure, I'll just go and heal. Also, I'll pay attention to it when I go back up again, but seems to be a bit of a lighting glitch going on, down, making the water go up and down. I'm curious if that's something that picks up in it, on the stream, or if it's only something I see. Okay, cooking is full. This time it didn't happen. Yeah, see that? Okay. Maybe that's not so much as a glitch as like those bridges disappearing under the water, which makes them blow up a little for some reason. The energy from this door feels odd. Yet the big mystery we're supposed to find is right behind it. Handles. Can't push it open either. It's not resonating with her innate magic. Maybe we're just supposed to knock? The archives. The great archivist. The archivist. Their efforts in the tower proved valiant, but alas, as fate would have it, when these events first occurred, the mysterious door remained firmly shut. Despite their best effort in the face of this setback, our heroes were unable to reach Mesa Island in time, and the Dweller of Strife turned into a world leader. They fought ever so bravely, but in the end their lives and their world were lost. Thus we arrive at the crux of tonight's musings, a single question. How far might they go, should fate be given a nudge, and the door that once sat closed were to be opened? Let us find out. Come in. Oh, is it his door we were knocking at? That's cool. What is this place? Smells musty. It reminds me of the shopkeep from The Messenger. Like, no matter where you were in time or what level you were, there was always like a portal going back to the shop. Good evening and welcome to the Great Archives. Please excuse the mess. I tend to get absorbed in my work. Are you really? Titles are for stories and myths. Please call me Rashan. Rashan. That's even cooler than Extol. So you're the immortal alchemist? I suppose so. Sir, please call me Rashan. Rashan, this is really unexpected. Yeah, can't you just fix all of this then? Unfortunately, no. I am bound by a very strict code. There are no words to express the suffering that would ensue were I to take matters into my own hands. Then a dweller turning into a world eater? To minimize, but you must understand that in the grand scheme of things, your reality is simply one of many. By fixing your realm, I would unleash Aetheril's wrath on countless others. That is unacceptable. Who's Aetheril? My former associate. Where you people call me the immortal alchemist, they refer to Aetheril as the Flashmancer. Is he hiding somewhere here too? Safe, at least in this regard. Aetheril left a long time ago. Should he learn of my presence here, however? We take him on, he's nothing but a loser. Okay, so now I'm wondering, like, is this already setting up something for the next game? Is this setting up something for DLC? Or is it just setting something up for game now? Because it feels like we're only going to fight the Dweller in order to prevent him from becoming a world leader and saving our world, since the Flashmancer is gone anyway. But they just can't just name drop this Flashmancer, this evil entity, and not have us fight him, right? So I'm wondering, like, does that maybe come to pass in another game, so everything will get connected? Or maybe in DLC. Now it appears time is of the essence. We need to get onto Misa Island. Can you help? Right, but first you must determine whether or not you can help yourself. We know how to fight. Of course you do, but this matter is about whether you truly are who you are. Send you to a remote location where, encased in the ice, lies a long-lost artifact. kind of artifact? I will say no more at this time. If letting you in here was the proper course of action, its power will call to you. This portal leads to where it went forgotten. Recover the artifact and I shall entertain this plan of yours. No questions asked, just go right in. This is a level from the messenger, I believe. At least this music is familiar. And I think it also has the name Glacial Peak in the messenger. Okay, so there was no need to go all the way down to heal before opening the door. I think those can actually hit you in the messenger, so... Give a lot of XP too for such small enemies. There is a chest up there. Is there any way to get up there before I move on? Does not seem like it. Get up there either yet. This is frozen. Let's see. First things first, get the treasure. Music sheet 5. I think this is also the place where we first met Manfred. Maybe not the first place? Not sure anymore. No, I think we first climbed this mountain, then went into the sky place. There we fought like a dragon boss, which was him. But he was like mind controlled or something, or enraged. After he calms down, we find him later frozen here in Frozen Peak. So I'm really curious, like, does this story intertwine with like that of the messenger in some way? Like, even if they don't meet or anything, like, it could just be that we get to certain places which maybe we see Manfred frozen or something. It could also still be the case that Sarai is a messenger, because she seems like kind of ninja like, right? With her battle style and outfit. Yeah, but like a snow golem DJ. Boulder douche. Okay. That's pretty fun. Just attack him first. He seems pretty powerful. It's difficult to time still. The timing of that. XP. I'll take that. Okay, let me just heal. I was almost gonna use some skills since it's so close by. So, looking at the time, gonna have to like look for a place to stop pretty soon. I don't want to stop yet, but yeah, there's people in the house. I'm gonna sleep pretty soon. Need to take that in consideration also. See what to do here yet. Let's just use her ring again. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna play until the next checkpoint, then I'm gonna stop for today. They resist solar. Something you would expect from ice enemies, right? You would expect solar to be like fire type damage almost. Melting them. No, they seem to get more damage from Lunar. Yo, Metal Viking. Saw the link in WhatsApp, I'm guessing. Of heb je liever dat ik Nederlands praat? Ik heb in mijn Twitch instellingen staan dat ik Engels praat, dus vandaar dat ik Engels spreek. Sorry about that. I was just talking to a friend in my language. Google tag, each friend generate PMP, but that's only one enemy. It's a difficult time. Snowball crash. Of course, like they always focus on it. Also, I think this is like the first battle in the game where we've had different music. I mean, besides boss battles, of course, but okay, let's just try and mess them up. Yeah, that's like such a difficult attack to time because sometimes you can keep going. This one with Garl because he has the blunt damage. Okay, that's finally one gone. Special combo. There we go. Ik weet niet of je er nog steeds bent, Robin, maar klinkt mijn microfoon een beetje goed en alles. Ik heb het zelf een beetje getest, maar ja, voor mij klonk het wel goed, maar iedereen heeft natuurlijk een beetje een andere audio setup. So yeah, I was just asking my friend if my audio is correct. What he thinks of it. If he is still here, yeah, maybe he already left. Ew. Here. That seems to be the next checkpoint. Okay, sounds good. Okay, thanks, man. So once we get to that checkpoint, then I'm gonna end the stream. Yeah. Just blast him with Zealness. Big bang attack, but don't have enough MP. I was gonna say well, here. There's still some enemies, which I was not expecting. Just set up a lunar shield because it also heals them a little. Cool perspective though, like under the ice like this. I should have absorbed the life mana. Well, didn't matter much. Okay. So yeah. Oh, that's going forward. Oh, before I do that, I'm gonna rest. Gonna save. And yeah, that was it. Everyone that was here, thank you for watching. I'm probably gonna continue this tomorrow. Have not decided on what time yet. So yeah, until then, thank you for watching again. And I'm bad at outros, so bye.